Hello. It's my first real live stream. So I may do some mistakes. Um, as you see, I have my new channel that I opened up at YouTube. It's called From Beirut to the World because I get my information from Beirut and I spread it to the world. I get it also from different medias, different countries, of course. Sometimes it's my opinion, and most of the times I try to stay as much as possible, just give the news. I'm not perfect. I don't pretend that I'm, how do you say, an influencer. I'm far from it. I just speak from the heart, from my experiences, and from my love of Lebanon, and from what I lived when I was in Lebanon, and what my family lived and still lives, what's happening in Lebanon. So if anybody wants to join, ahlan wa sahlan, you're welcome. Like I said, this is my first time, so it's not the real professional one. It's the standard. Anyone who wants to join, you are welcome. Hello, everybody. So, oops, let me stop the music. Sorry about that. I'm still green. So, like I said, that's my phone. Okay. Like I said, I am just a simple guy. I have absolutely, it's my opinions. I'm not an influencer, nor I care to be an influencer. If I get more people, of course, I'm happy. But if I don't get people, I don't care. It's just to say how I feel. So we have been, for 25 years, the Lebanese have been lied to, literally lied to. And I'm Lebanese, that Hezbollah can stop Israel. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Stop Israel. And we are seeing this live, which is unfortunate for my country, and especially unfortunate for the civilians that are again losing everything, their house, their livelihood. I mean, it's a stupid decision that Hezbollah took to declare war on October 8th against Israel, and now they are claiming that we, who do not want to fight Israel, we are now, how do you say, we are now people who love Israel. It's not loving Israel. Israel is doing what the Lebanese government should have done, which it can't do for whatever reason. So if you want to join me, just click on the link. You're welcome. Like I said, I've never done this, so if I am clumsy, I apologize. But you have to start somewhere. If you want me to speak in three languages, French, English, and Arabic, please let me know. Um, I am fluent all through. I mean, fluent, not the Arabic 100%, but I'm better. Had to practice and practice and practice, and I'm speaking more Arabic with my friends, with my Lebanese friends, for me to practice. Yeah, sometimes I make mistakes, I forget the words, but hey, it's live. Who cares? So, like I said, if anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome. Let me know. I can invite up to 10 guests. So, guys, I'm leaving this random and I'm going to put it again. And I'm putting it again in the live stream. So, here's the invite. I'm posting it again. So, I have 7 people. Oh, cool. Well, that's a start. Let me know if you can chat or can't chat. Like I said, I'm still learning. So, be patient with me. Hello. Okay. So, I'm going to continue. So, as I said, for 25 years, Hezbollah has been saying that mhm, they can stop Israel. Right, right, right. Yesterday, I made a video in Arabic on Facebook about this, and now I decided to go live about it because I'm getting a lot of hate comments because they say that I am, you know, mm, uh, a Zionist, which is far from the truth. But hey, I welcome anybody that can help us take care of the militia of Hezbollah who decided who has been deciding for the past 25 years if we are going to war or not. And I am sad again for what's happening to the Lebanese population, but let's not forget that Hezbollah never once, never in 25 years built a bomb shelter for the civilians. Never forget this. They never did it. So now the pro Hezbollah and the Hezbollah themselves are frustrated because we put the blame on them. And it should be on them. They started a war twice in 3 years. And my country, or our country, is being invaded for what, this fifth time, fourth time, fifth time by Israel? And everybody's telling me, oh, but this time they're going to annex South Lebanon. Well, from what I've heard, from what I've seen, the history since 1948, they never did. If they wanted to annex, you could have done it in 1948, 1978, 1982, between 1985 and 2000, and 2006. They haven't. And let's not forget, there was an armistice that has been signed between Israel and Lebanon after the 1948 Arab-Israeli war, which Lebanon did participate and lost dearly. And we decided, the Lebanese government at the time decided not to get involved anymore in wars, in Arab wars, which was very wise. And they signed an armistice that was upheld. Yeah, there were some skirmishes, incursions from, but there was no actual war between Lebanon and Israel from 1949 to 1968. Why 1968? 1968, the PLO infiltrated Israel from South Lebanon, committed an atrocious terrorist attack, killed civilians, and in retaliation, since we opened our doors to the Palestinians, I mean, we, the government of Lebanon, opened its doors to the Palestinians, the Beirut airport got bombarded, and 3 Middle East Airlines plane, I think Boeing something, got completely destroyed. And from that day on, it has been a downhill to Lebanon. In 1969, the Cairo Accord, written by Gamal Abdel Nasser and the Arab world, forced us to sign this accord, which gave complete control of the South to the Palestinians. The army didn't have the right anymore to go into the camps to verify if there were weapons, bombs, like any country that's want to be safe should do. And the custom didn't have the right to inspect any container that was destined to the PLO. None. Zero. And what it created was a how do you say, a state within a state, which we're seeing right now with Hezbollah. So this is in the short term. I'm not going to details. It's just the highlights. And people don't know that in 1973, actually the Lebanese army, by the order of the government, started bombarding the Palestinian camp because the Palestinian camp started to attack areas around their camp to take more and more control. And unfortunately, for political reasons, the army had to stop, and our little air force had to stop too. And this is where we saw that Lebanon really got split in two, then in factions and so forth. And since 1974, we, the Lebanese, have been paying the price of the Palestinian cause. And we are still paying it today because don't forget, Nasrallah opened up a second front to help Hamas. Then the Houthis came in, then Iran came in, you know. So I see the Hezbollah now, all they are doing is retreating. They're retreating in every location where they were the strongest. They're just retreating. And people are saying it's a war against Lebanon. It's not a war against Lebanon. If Hezbollah wasn't in South Lebanon or didn't exist, I don't think Israel would have attacked Lebanon. Actually, I think if we would have signed the 1987 peace treaty, 1987, have really signed the peace treaty with Israel, Lebanon wouldn't be here today. I'm sure it wouldn't be here. So, yes, I am for peace with Israel, but not at all cost. But we have no leverage right now, and the leverage we don't have it because the new commander in chief decided to side with Hezbollah, and he's still in control of the army, which is completely, for me, it doesn't make sense. I mean, Hezbollah gave their allegiance to Mushtaba Khamenei as soon as he was declared the new supreme leader. Did they give their allegiance to Lebanon or to the constitution of Lebanon? Once, never did, never will. And I see how Hezbollah is being literally creamed now politically and on the ground. And I still wonder why the president didn't have the courage to oust the commander in chief of the army and uh, find somebody else he's willing to do the job. Like I said, Lebanon is very complex, very complicated, but I wouldn't be surprised if Nabih Berri doesn't have any hand in it, because Nabih Berri has a hand everywhere. Everywhere, this guy. I mean, for 40 years, he's been manipulating people for his own interest and his own pockets. He's shrewd. He's narcissistic. He has no ounce of fiber of being Lebanese. He only thinks about money and his wealth. And, with the Iranian ambassador, who stopped him from leaving? Nabih Berri, the chief of parliament. And the government can't do anything. Why? Because he's in control. It turned out he is in control, not the president, not Nawaf Salam. He is in control. And he's pro-Iranian. This is my country. The jewel of the Middle East is now the shit of the Middle East. It's terrible. And I still find Lebanese that are still defending Hezbollah even now, when Hezbollah turned out to be a lion, a paper lion. I mean, and people are still believing that Hezbollah will win the war. I mean, how ludicrous can somebody be? I don't know. Did they have anything to offer Lebanon, Hezbollah, in 25 years? Tell me one thing they did to Lebanon for all Lebanese. Nada. They only did it for their followers. That's it. And anybody who allied to them, like التيار الوطني الحر, like the Communist Party, and like other factions, Syrian factions, Iraqi factions, who are now under Hezbollah control, which is under IRGC control. So now we have an ambassador that is refusing to leave, and he's got the protection of Mr. Nabi Hibari. And those people who are claiming that the United States ambassador should be kicked out, we have to remember one thing. The ambassador of the United States didn't finance militia, didn't influence or decided of the war, if Lebanon will live or go to war whatsoever. It's the IRGC and the Iranian that do that. Iran financed Hezbollah 100%. Don't you forget what Nasrallah said. Our money, our food, our clothes, our water, our weapons are all paid by the Islamic Republic of Iran. And as long as Iran has money, we will have money. And when somebody talks like that, this means he's not Lebanese. Because if you look at the flag, it says at the bottom, literally, it's the resistance, the Islamic resistance in Lebanon, not for Lebanon. It's in Lebanon. And they gave their allegiance to Mushtaba, not to the Lebanese flag, not to the Constitution, but I am a traitor to my country. It is amazing how people can twist things and be happy about it. So this is my first live stream. You want to DM me? If you want to insult me, I don't care. You can do that. Okay? So this is my first live stream. I wasn't prepared. I just started it on a whim. My next stream will be more prepared, and I will learn a little bit more about the software, and hopefully people will join and we'll have a good conversation. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, I have this on Facebook. On Facebook. On Facebook and on X, but also on YouTube. You have From Beirut to the World. You can find the handle. If you want to join, you're welcome. If you don't want to join, just like. And if you want to share, that's even better. So I'll leave you to it for now. And I'm going to be doing Arabic, French, English, doesn't matter. I'll speak 3 languages. I'll be happy to speak one of the languages or all 3 at the same time. Until then, thank you very much for your patience, and thank you very much for your support and listening.